Welcome, boys and girls, to an episode of Decodable Fun. I'm your host, Miss Leah, and this is your teacher, Miss Courtney. In preparation for today's lesson, you will not need anything other than 2 listening ears and 2 reading eyes. Have fun!
Thank you so much for being here today with us, boys and girls. I am so excited. We have some really important work to do. Let's see what we're going to go over today. We're going to use knowledge of the letter-sound correspondences that have already been taught to us to distinguish and correctly read long and short vowel sounds in one-syllable words. That just means when we come to a word, a one-syllable word, we will correctly read a long or a short vowel sound. That's it. We will also read words with previously taught letter-sound correspondences that we already know. We will also revisit what we just learned with Miss Brandy last time we came, and we will read words that contain double letter consonant sounds, and we will finally read decodable text for understanding. To begin, let's review our spelling words we did with Miss Brandy. These words used spellings we know, so we are able to segment and blend each word. Remember, there was also one tricky word that doesn't follow the rules, so we had to memorize how to spell it. Let's review our words. Bandit. Now you say it. Great. A bandit is someone who takes things that do not belong to him or her. That word is bandit. Say it one more time. Our next word is shelf. Your turn. Yay! A shelf is a flat, thin piece of material attached to a wall that you place things like books on. Shelf. Your turn. Great. Here is the word sprang. You go. Yes. Sprang means to jump up suddenly. Sprang. Your turn. Here is the word munch. You say it. Nice. To munch is to eat or chew on something. Munch. Your turn again. Here we have the word picnic. You go. Perfect. A picnic is an outing where food is provided and eaten in the open. Picnic. You go. Our next word is think. Your turn. Great job. Think means to form or have in the mind. Think. Your turn. Here is the word wish. You go. Yes. To wish is to hope for something to happen. Wish. One more time. All right. Here is the word drift. Now you say it. Nice. To drift is to be carried by a current of air or water. Drift is the word. Your turn. Great. Our tricky word today is the. You say it. Nice job. The is a function word before a noun denoting reference to what is present or is under consideration. The word is the. Last time. Great. Now, those were our words that follow spelling patterns that we already know and our one tricky word. Today we will read out of the reader titled The Cat Bandit. Let's look at that third word on the cover. I want you to read that word by sounding out each syllable, blending them together, and reading the word aloud. That's right. It's bandit. Bandit. Remember, a bandit is someone who takes things that do not belong to him or her. A synonym for bandit is robber. This is a table of contents. It tells the reader the names of each chapter and the page on which each chapter begins. By looking at this table of contents, what is the title of the first story in this reader? Can you see it? Great job. Yes, the hot dog. Now, on what page does it begin? Right again, it begins on page 2. This is the story we will read on today. As we read, I want you to remember that stories are made up of sentences, and sentences end with some type of punctuation. In the hot dog, there are sentences ending in periods, and there are sentences ending in exclamation marks. Remember, this is an exclamation mark. It tells us to read the sentence with excitement. Read this sentence with me. Get up. Now read this sentence with me. Get up. Do you see how changing the period to an exclamation mark can change the whole tone of a sentence? Yes, it can. I want to review one more word for meaning before we read. This word is den. Now you say it. Good job. A den is a quiet or private room in a house. Den. You say it. Great job. Finally, before we read our story, let's review what we learned with Miss Brandy. We learned about double letter spellings for consonant sounds. These are simply spellings that have two of the same letters sitting side by side to stand for one consonant sound. Double letter spellings are usually at the end of words, in the middle of longer words, and rarely found at the beginning of words. Let's look at some examples. Add. This has two D's that represent the D sound. Add. Here we have egg. This has two G's that represent the G sound. Egg. Here's the word stuff. What are the double consonants here? Yes, there are two F's for the F sound. Stuff. Great job. And what are the double consonants in the word dress? You got it. There are two S's that make the S sound at the end of dress. Now we will look at several words, and your directions are to give a thumbs up when you read the word if it has a double letter spelling for a consonant sound, and a thumbs down if it does not. Let's go. The first word is buzz. Thumbs up or thumbs down? That's right, thumbs up. The two Z's make the Z sound. Next word. Here is wet. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Good call, thumbs down. There are no double consonants in this word. The next word is stuff. Which way will your thumb go? Right again, thumbs up. The two F's make a F sound. Let's try another word. Bell. Let me see your thumbs. Great job, thumbs up. The two L's make the ul sound. Last word. Hot. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Right again, thumbs down. Great job. Let's look at our story. The hot dog. Oh, wow. I see two words on this page that are double letter consonant sounds that Miss Brandy went over with us and that we just reviewed. See if you're able to find them. Yes, smell. Do you see the other one? Of course, sniff. Great job. Now let's look at our story. Let's look at it this time for our spelling words before we read. Is there a spelling word in the title? Good job, the. What about in the first row? Do you see any there? I don't either. What about that second row? Are there any spelling words there? I see some. The, shelf, the. I see the in the next row. What about the row beneath that? Yes, I see drift. The next row, another drift, the, and bandit. Do you see any more spelling words on this page? The, wish, another the. Let's look for spelling words on this next page. Do you see any here? Yes, I see bandit. I see the. I also see bandit. Another the. The again. The. There's another one right next to that. Shelf. There we see sprang. The. Sprang again. The. Shelf. And now I see munch, munch, munch. There's that the again. Bandit. And our final one we see is picnic. Now, let's read through the story, just reading those spelling words we just found. The shelf, the, drift, the, bandit, the, wish, the, bandit, the, shelf, sprang, the shelf, munch, 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 the bandit, picnic. Great job. Now that we've identified our spelling words, let's look at the title of our story, The Hot Dog. Let's predict what we think this story might be about. What do you think? Do you know? That's a great idea. Someone possibly eating a hot dog. Now let's read together to see if our prediction is correct. I want you to read aloud with me and stand up when we come to a spelling word, okay? Are you ready? Don't forget to start with the title. The hot dog. Mom had a hot dog. She left the hot dog on a shelf in the den. The hot dog sent up a smell. The smell drifted and drifted. The cat bandit sat on the deck, wishing he had a snack. Then the hot dog smell hit him. Such a smell! Sniff, sniff, sniff. The cat bandit ran in the den. He spotted the hot dog up on the shelf. He got up on a bench. Then he sprang up on the TV set. Then, with a big jump, he sprang up and landed on the shelf. Then, munch, 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 the cat bandit had himself a picnic lunch. I saw you. Great job standing up on those spelling words. Wonderful job. Now, let's revisit our prediction. Did someone or something eat a hot dog like we predicted? Did they? Yes, someone did. The cat bandit ate the hot dog, so our prediction was correct. Now, let's try to answer some questions about our story. Remember, we want to answer these questions in complete sentences by including the question stems in the answer. I'll do the first one for an example. There are two characters in this story. Who are they? Mom and the cat are the two characters in the story. Do you see the way I used part of the question in my answer to make sure it was a complete sentence? Let's try the next one together. Where did Mom leave her hot dog? Do you remember? That's right. Mom left her hot dog on a shelf in the den. Great job. You try this next one on your own. How did the cat bandit know there was a hot dog in the den? Do you remember this one? Let's see. Great job. The cat bandit could smell the hot dog. So that's how he knew it was there, right? Great job. How did the cat bandit get to the hot dog? This one is kind of tricky. What did the cat bandit have to do in order to get to the hot dog? He had to do quite a bit, didn't he? Let's see if you've got this answer correct. Great job. The cat bandit got up on the bench, sprang onto the TV, then with a big jump, landed on the shelf. Our last question. What happened after the cat bandit landed on the shelf? Do you remember this final answer? What happened after the cat bandit landed on the shelf? You're right. After the cat bandit landed on the shelf, he ate the hot dog. You really paid attention to our story. Great job. We've done a lot of work today. Let's review what we went over in our lesson today. First of all, we used the knowledge of the letter-sound correspondences that we've already been taught to distinguish those long or short vowels in one-syllable words. We also read words with previously taught letter-sound correspondences. We revisited what Miss Brandy taught us about reading words that contain double letter consonant sounds. And finally, we read decodable text for understanding. Thank you so much, boys and girls.
And thank you, Miss Courtney. Thank you, boys and girls, for participating in today's lesson. All rights and credits for this lesson belong to Core Knowledge Language Arts. We would like to thank them for publicly sharing these valuable resources. Bye!